Little Miss Living.
That silly little creature isn't wearing his ring, and she doesn't play piano, or dance, or sing. No, she doesn't compare.
But she still breathes air.
Who cares? Unimportant, overrated, overblown. If he only could see how special you can be, if he only knew the you that we knew.
I know that I'm dead. And yet, I feel I still have tears. Shit. Hello! Welcome back to the Spoony Stitcher channel. I'm Shannon the Spoony Stitcher. You're inside the spooky stitchery. Happy Halloween! Today is Tim Burton Tuesday and it's also Halloween. How could I not do my favorite Halloween Tim Burton film, Corpse Bride? What do you think? Did you like my intro? I used to do stage makeup a long time ago. And so it was kind of fun to break out my skills again, which are lacking now. It's also very hard to do this without my glasses. So you guys can have a close-up of my crack in my face if you want. I waited until now to do Corpse Bride, and it was so hard. I wanted to do it like the first one, but I felt this was really appropriate because today is Halloween. So I went full force for you guys. I did my hair, I did my makeup, I crocheted things for my costume. I even made my little friends. She lays like my friends in the beginning. So in the film, she has two little companions, a spider and a... Some people have trouble with the word. I have trouble with this word. So whenever I need to say this word, it will just show up on the screen. We will call him the worm. Please don't write the word in the comments. But these are so cute, aren't they? So he's not this cute in the film, but I only do cute, so. So this is the... Isn't he cute? I didn't write down how I did this. I don't see myself making him again in the future, but yeah. I don't know. I think he turned out cute. And I wanted to make him for the intro because I love that scene in the movie, so I wanted to do something like it. And you guys got to hear me sing a little bit. This is the Black Widow. Now, this part right here, this circle and the legs, not the stitching on top, this is a spider pattern by Chastity Ann Designs. If you've never heard of her, I will link her Etsy shop down below. Fabulous, fabulous designer. She is amazing and she just doesn't get the credit she deserves. She made an entire Hocus Pocus set. She made an entire Halloween set, which I bought. And I'm hoping that I showed you guys other patterns this holiday season. But if not, I bought her Christmas set as well, and I absolutely am making those this Christmas. So very excited about that. But I added the little head and the stitching to turn it into the Black Widow from the film. So I made this part and that. That's it. Nothing else is my pattern. So, but hers is just the little spider. The yarn is the GC Couture non-sparkle version of their yarn. So soft. I love using this stuff. This is black yarn, you guys, and I'm kind of addicted to using it. This is so great, and I can see my stitches in black yarn. Still can't get over that. Just amazing. So anyway, this is my little Black Widow friend, and for those of you who are afraid of spiders, she will not hurt anybody. Except maybe one of her husbands. Okay, isn't she cute? So I wanted to do cute because I don't like bugs either, but I kind of have a thing for this one. She's pretty precious. And she doesn't have a face because I really liked the simplicity of this, so I kept it this way. And yeah, so I had had to make Emily, the corpse bride's little friends. But of course, this would not be a complete video if I did not make a tot, right? My tot? Well, who else would I make? Me. I made Emily, of course. Complete with, I'm so proud of this, you guys, the poking out rib cage. I know. And the crack in the face. I am so happy. So this is not a mistake. Her dress is kind of stained and torn because she's been dead a long time. And so it's kind of discolored at the bottom, and it does look kind of blue in the film. So I made an uneven edge around for her skirt. And then her little flowers are false French knots. Yeah. Did I have time to make this? No. Did I make time? Yes. Because this was too fun not to make. I really wanted to make Victor and Victoria as well, but I ran out of time. So I knew I had to make the star, had to make the corpse bride, so yep. And then of course you can see what I'm wearing. So this is a hair clip that I tied a bunch of all of these little crochet flowers to look like her flower crown. And these, I made one blue and one white, and these are my design. I just made them up. This is an open weave. Oh, my sleeve keeps coming undone. This is an open weave to look like her skeleton. This is her skeleton hand. This is her skin hand. So that's why one is blue and one is white. And it's closer stitches because this is her skin. This is open like bones. So yeah, I had to do that. So the rest of this video will be talking about the film. If you don't want to stay for that part, I completely understand. And I hope you have a wonderfully spooky Halloween, and I will see you guys next month. Okay, Corpse Bride. Woo! Been waiting for this one. This is my favorite claymation he's ever done. The storyline for this movie is totally for adults, but it doesn't mean it's an adult film. I actually don't think that this one is bad for kids. I think that all the images are pretty tame. Honestly, I'm sure people love Coco. Well, this was before Coco, and it's just a bunch of skeletons, mostly, in the land of the dead. If you can handle a skeleton, you can watch this film. There's a few people with some skin left on them, but, you know, and then there's other people who are just discolored because, you know, when your skin rots, you start to change color. So I don't think there's really any images in here that would scare kids. Some of the themes are more adult, like, you know, marriage and adultery and murder and that kind of thing, but nothing that I think would be inappropriate for a kid. So I would say this is a pretty safe movie for kids. It's not a kids movie, definitely, but it doesn't mean that kids can't see it. So I just thought I'd say that first. So if any parents watching, and you've never seen it, yeah, you can totally show this to your kids. Okay. The film takes place in the 1900s. Okay, I'm going to get the date wrong, so here. This is the date. It's a long time ago. And we meet our hero, Victor Van Dort. And he is played by Johnny Depp. And he's a bit nervous because he is engaged to a woman he's never met. It was the time. He has to get married to Victoria Everglot, and she is voiced by, oh dear, I forgot her name. Up here. You know what they call in chick flicks a meet cute? They have a really sweet meet cute over a piano, which just totally stole my heart the first time I saw that, because I love piano music, and I love that like they have so much piano music in this film. Oh, So anyway, Victor and Victoria, yeah, if you know, you know. Victor and Victoria meet, and they're perfect for each other. So they don't even care that they have to get married now, because they're like, oh, I think I really do like you. And because she's sweet and a little bit feisty, which is kind of cute. And he is a nervous wreck, but he tries really, really hard. And she loves how endearing that quality is with him. It's adorable. It's so adorable. And their parents, of course, are both two sets of crabby people. Her parents are worse. So fast forward. Victor and Victoria are getting married. So with lots of religious ceremonies, there are traditions and ways that you do things, especially in marriage ceremonies. So this particular one, they have to do all of these different things, like pour the wine, light the candle, that kind of thing. And you have to do it in the right order, and you have to say the right things. Well, the wedding rehearsal, he messes up completely and embarrasses himself so badly that he runs out into the woods. He decides to practice in the woods. Smart, smart. He gets to the end and he sees a stick, and he decides to pretend that that is Victoria's hand. And he puts the ring on the stick while saying, I do. Ground starts to rumble. He doesn't know what's going on, and all of a sudden, the corpse bride rises. It was not a stick, it was her hand. So she feels they just got married. And she drags him down to the underworld with her. So, I'm not going to spoil the movie for you, but I will tell you, because you find out pretty fast, Emily is the bride's name, and she was murdered. She was murdered, and that's how she became dead. And they have this awesome number called Remains of the Day. Even if you haven't seen the movie, I bet you've heard the song. Oh yeah, I can't sing it because copyright, but oh yeah, I'm sure you've heard the song. If not, go look it up. It's fun, such a fun number. And it's sung by I think it's Bone Jangles instead of Bojangles. I don't know. But he is voiced by Danny Elfman, who wrote all the music in this and most of Tim Burton's music. But he gets to not only sing, he gets to play him in his raspy voice and stuff. And no one else could have done it. Danny Elfman never ceases to amaze me. I love that character. I wish I could crochet that character, but I don't know how you just crochet an empty skeleton. So, but he would be really fun to have in my collection. Anyway, he tells the story through the fun song. He tells the story of how she got there. She ran away with a man that her parents told her she couldn't marry. She runs away with family jewels and stuff so that they can sell them and live. And she gets in her wedding dress because they plan to meet in the middle of the night and get married in secret and stuff. And all of a sudden, everything went black. And she woke up in the land of the dead. So she was murdered. It's a really good movie because Victor is trying to get back to the land of the living. Emily is trying to understand why he doesn't love her. The little thing I did up front, that scene is when Victor tricks Emily to take him back to the land of the living to meet his parents. No, he went to go tell Victoria what happened. He didn't get to tell her what happened, but he tried. But Emily caught them, and she's like, how could you be with that other woman? And he goes, don't you get it? You're the other woman. I don't love you, I love her. Which breaks her heart and sends her to be comforted by her little friends. So, and then she sings Tears to Shed. So that's a good number as well. There's other songs. The piano duet between Emily and Victor is really amazing. I have to listen to that on a loop during Halloween or any time of year, honestly. It's just a beautiful piano number. This movie is a 9 out of 10. There are no flaws in this movie. Everything runs really smoothly. The way that she's portrayed by the wonderful Helena Bonham Carter. I love how Emily is portrayed because you both feel bad for her And you also are like, girl, he's not in love with you, let him go. So it's really, really sweet. But all three main characters, Victor, Victoria, and Emily, are solid characters. Character development, A+. Voice casting, A++. Music, okay, Danny Elfman's score is gorgeous. Not only does it sound like it fits the time period, it fits the movie. All the songs and all of the interludes, musical interludes, make sense. It's one of those soundtracks you can just turn on and you can almost hear the movie. Like you know what's going on in each scene. I love soundtracks like that. Just love it. 15 out of 10. It's so good. If you don't have the soundtrack, I highly recommend it. So, I think that's all I can tell you without spoiling anything, and I don't want to do that because I want you guys to go see it. But if you've seen The Corpse Bride, let me know and what you think. No spoilers, okay? People read the comments, so no spoilers. But, yeah. If you know, you know. And the only flaw of Corpse Bride is it doesn't have Eva Green. Okay, I had to put that in there because you should know by now how much I love Eva Green. So, that's the only thing that was missing from this movie. Thank you so much for joining me for this Halloween Tim Burton Tuesday video. So sorry this is the last Tim Burton Tuesday video. I know you guys love them and I love them too, but they are really hard to make, so I'm kind of glad we're done, but I'm also sad. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a fabulous Halloween, and then you immediately jump into Christmas, or you just enjoy the fall, whatever. I kind of mix both personally. In fact, one of my friends years ago told me that the entire season from September to the end of December should be called Hallow Thanksmas. So let's do that. Hallow Thanksmas to you all. It was so fun doing this with you guys. I hope you love these as much as I did. I know a lot of you, I've gotten some emails, so I know some of you really, really like these videos. I'm so glad. I hope you like the tots. She's not a tutorial because I barely had time to make her, but maybe next year we can do, you know, some Tim Burton tots and I can sprinkle those in with the videos if you guys want. So let me know. I gotta have interest to make these videos, so tell me down below, guys. And then please go check out Chastity Ann Designs. I will link her shop down below. Amazing designer. She has the cutest dolls. She has a Wednesday doll that I want to see if I can bust my tail and make for my friend's daughter. I think she'd love it. It is so cute. Yeah, and then I might give her a little spider to go with him to be, oh, what was her spider's name? Aristotle was the octopus. What was the spider's name in the 1960s TV show? Ah, I can't remember, but I will write it because I'm going to look it up. Yeah, that's going to bother me. I'm going to look it up. Anyway, I might make her a little spider to go as her pet. And then, of course, my little worm. Yeah, so he's pretty cute though. I gotta give him that. Thank you once again for watching my videos. Watching them all the way through helps me, helps the algorithm, makes the YouTube gods happy. If you watch this video all the way to the end, I would like you to put the word bones somewhere down below. And if you are using your phone and you'd like to put an emoji, the skeleton head. So bones or a skeleton head, up to you. Happy Halloween, happy Hallow Thanksmas, happy October 31st, whatever you celebrate. Remember, life happens, yarn helps, and spoonies can stitch it up too. Bye. Now go.